China is constructing a facility known as the Ream Naval Base in Cambodia to enhance its naval power projection. Satellite imagery indicates significant progress in the construction of this naval base located on the Gulf of Thailand. A pier capable of accommodating an aircraft carrier is nearing completion. The United States has raised concerns, warning that the Ream Naval Base might be covertly transformed into China's second overseas military base after the one in Djibouti. Also, this would be China's first military base in the Indo-Pacific region. Images reveal that a pier bears a striking resemblance in size and design to the Chinese military's pier in Djibouti, which suggests China's involvement in the project. The US suspects that China, a close ally of Cambodia, intends to use the base for military purposes. China and Cambodia have a history of strong military cooperation. Recently, they even conducted joint naval exercises in Cambodian waters. The US worries that this base will significantly boost China's influence in Southeast Asia, leading to increased military competition between the US and China in the region. While China has the largest navy in the world, it lacks the widespread network of bases and logistics facilities necessary for global operations. So, having access to the base on the Gulf of Thailand would provide China with a strategic advantage. It would extend China's naval capabilities toward the crucial shipping lanes of the Malacca Strait, which is a vital choke point given its pivotal role in international trade and energy transportation. Cambodia is receiving financial support from China to renovate its Ream naval base. Despite China's sponsorship of the project, Cambodia strongly denies any intentions of allowing a foreign military base on its territory. It asserts that its constitution strictly prohibits hosting foreign military bases and stationing foreign troops within its borders. As per Cambodia, the construction's primary objective is to modernize and strengthen its military capabilities, enhance national defense, and safeguard its territorial integrity. Both China and Cambodia firmly reject any allegations of the People's Liberation Army obtaining access to the base. China has already established military bases in the South China Sea on reefs and reclaimed land. However, a base in Cambodia could complicate the American military response in the event of a conflict. While the US could easily target bases in the South China Sea, attacking the Ream base would be complicated, as it would mean hitting Cambodian territory. The Ream base would have a significant strategic value for China if tensions in the South China Sea escalate into a military confrontation. By the way, China is not alone when it comes to expanding its network of military bases. The US already has an extensive presence with numerous military bases worldwide, including in Asia, and it shows no signs of slowing down. Just recently, the US and the Philippines came to an agreement allowing the US military to access 4 new bases in the Philippines. Additionally, Papua New Guinea signed a security pact granting the US access to bases within its territory. So basically, when the US establishes military bases, it is deemed acceptable, but when China does the same, it is viewed as inappropriate. This is not the first time we are seeing the US displaying double standards and selective memory. Anyway, the US has expressed concerns over China's intentions to create more military logistical centers in Cambodia and other nations to support its naval, air, and ground forces. Gaining access to the Ream naval base would improve China's monitoring capabilities, given its strategic location at the vital Strait of Malacca. Also, there are suspicions that the under-construction Dara Sakor International Airport could potentially serve as a Chinese Air Force base. Strengthening its strategic military presence in Southeast Asia would enable China to reinforce its territorial claims in the contested South China Sea. Chinese presence and its military built-up along Cambodia's coast could pose a significant risk to the stability of the region. According to the US, Cambodia must ensure that any sensitive technology or presence from China at the base doesn't endanger its sovereignty and stability in the region. So, in this video, we looked at China's attempts to construct a naval facility that can handle military ships in the western South China Sea, and how this could prove to be a vital move in China's quest to extend its influence in the region. That is all for this session. Thank you for your time.